Let's go ahead and jump right in with one of the things I love about this version of Cowboy Bebop is we spend so much time seeing your guys' respective backstories. We see, Jet Black's family. We get to see more of Spike's time, before he joins the Bebop crew and all that sort of thing. We get hints of Faye's background. How is it approaching your performances with that level of nuance and kind of weaving that into your performance as cool as you can get in the heat of the moment?
Well, as certainly with the amount of backstory that we were going to reveal, knowing what the season was going to look like and where we were going to go, I felt that had to pay off, and I felt like sort of the facade and the sort of the danger and the cool part was going to take care of itself with the fights and with how I was going to be set up in the stories and stuff, and with the dialogue. What I felt like I had to make sure to bring was for the payoff at the as we got towards the end of the season was his vulnerability, and was we needed to believe that at the end so that we could sort of retroactively believe everything else.
Yeah. How is it kind of like playing a bit with your, with Jet Black Mustafa? We see some of Jet's time in the police force. We see a lot of his family life. How is it kind of having that motivation there for your character?
Useful, because well, that's a lot to deal with and handle. So it's a lot of emotional fodder to play as a character, and I think that's what I did.
With this being such a fan favorite character or series characters, everything. What was something specific that you wanted to bring to this performance and to these characters that maybe hadn't been highlighted as much in the anime, and now that you have the opportunity to explore this across an entire season?
I think we didn't veer too far away because I feel like there were a lot of Faye moments from the anime that were represented. But I think because we got to explore and go deeper, I really loved her. Any moment she could be in the moment and comedic, and her impatience is really humorous to me, and I think that the viewers would agree. I also think that she's terrified of vulnerability, and so that's another added layer to our show that I think we get to really explore, until she earns their trust and vice versa, and they become a team.
Do you guys remember the first time you guys put on the costume, be it the suit, Jet Black's kind of like overalls and kind of pilot gear, and of course Faye's like really cool jacket and everything? Like, how much did that help you find that character with that kind of like within that costume, within that production design?
I think for me, that's half the battle. I mean, the way Jet shows up in his big onesie, and it's huge rhino guns. I think, it's a big statement, plate on the face, scar down the eyebrow. It says a lot before you even speak, so huge.
Mine was a big conversion from the anime, just from a functionality standpoint. So where can I hide gels? Where can I protect my knees? Where can I put elbow pads? And also Beyonce and J-Lo were an influence. We looked at what do they wear in concerts? Well, they wear stockings and like short shorts. You can still be curvy, but everything's kind of kept in there. So thank you, Beyonce, J-Lo, and all the other lovely women who like to wear spandex tights in concerts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
putting on the outfit, flipping the collar, putting that tie on. It's so much of the prep for me is really simple. Just getting dressed like he does and looking in the mirror and going, "Oh, there he is. Let's go."
Yeah.
So it felt pretty good to be able to recreate that.
Yeah.